My manipulative sister-in-law is trying to trick me into thinking that I am not fit to be a mother so she could steal my baby. Now she can't believe that I am not allowing her to be near us ever again. Hey, Reddit eyes here. My sister-in-law had always been an enigmatic figure in our family, a woman of profound contradictions. She couldn't physically have children but had adopted a beautiful daughter 11 years ago. This girl, now 12, was the light of her life. However, 2 years ago, a new obsession took root in my sister-in-law's mind, the desire to adopt another baby. Her husband wasn't on board with the idea, but that didn't deter her. It was around this time that I found out I was pregnant. My joy was boundless. But little did I know this news would set off a series of unsettling events. At first, my sister-in-law's response to my pregnancy was nothing short of eerie silence. She didn't say much, but her eyes held a glint that I couldn't quite decipher. It was as if she was plotting something. When I was about 5 months pregnant, my sister-in-law's behavior took a sinister turn. She started inviting me over frequently, and her seemingly harmless comments began to chip away at my confidence. "I'm worried about you," she would say, her voice dripping with faux concern. "I fear you will have postpartum psychosis." Her words were carefully crafted to instill fear and doubt, and it worked. Every night her voice echoed in my mind, making me question my ability to be a mother. As my due date approached, her comments became more aggressive and personal. "I'm not sure if you can handle it," she said once, her eyes boring into mine. "And if something goes wrong, I'll have to fight my brother for custody of the baby." Another time, she chillingly remarked, "You know I'll take custody of the baby if you can't handle it." These statements were laced with a disturbing sense of certainty that made my blood run cold. I was naive enough to believe she was just concerned for me, not realizing she was a master manipulator. October arrived, and I gave birth to my beautiful daughter. My sister-in-law visited when the baby was 2 weeks old. Holding my daughter, she began to cry. I instinctively reached to take my baby back, but she shooed me away, saying, "No, she's fine." She started bouncing my baby until she fell asleep. In that moment, my postpartum depression, PPD, hit me like a tidal wave. I was paralyzed, unable to confront her. The moment she left, I broke down, holding my daughter and sobbing uncontrollably. That incident pushed me deeper into my PPD, making me fearful of anyone coming near my child. Therapy became my sanctuary. Through it, I developed a backbone, a shiny steel spine that had been long overdue. I saw through my sister-in-law's manipulation tactics, realizing she wanted to undermine me to take custody of my daughter. Then, last week, she asked if she could steal the baby away for some snuggles. My newfound strength kicked in, and I said no. She demanded to know why, so I laid it all out. Her manipulative comments during my pregnancy, and her refusal to give my daughter back when I asked. I told her she wasn't allowed around my baby. She argued, saying I couldn't just cut her off and that I was proving her right, claiming I was having a manic episode. She insisted I was putting my baby in danger and should let family, aka her, take her so I could get my head on right. I blocked her on everything, but now she's dragging my mother-in-law into it, causing trouble for my husband. So, am I the asshole?